Now, a deployment is software after developing a software, we have to release it to the public or to if we design a software to some company, if we can release to that company. That is the deployment. It has also a very big process. Deployment is also a very big process. At the very beginning, if we develop a software, it may have not completed. First release, we first install. That is not only for a new one computer. There may be several computers. Because nowadays, the software is not included in a single computer. That may be several computers connected. We think about our Open University Management Information Systems student registration. We installed it is in a central campus, and also we can share it to the other in the Colombo regional centers and the other regional and study centers. And also there are different modules available in one MIS, Management Information System. Open several modules, that is finance, registration, academic, like those things, and staff, and several modules. Several modules must be accessed in several departments. So users involved in departments, in every department use this one software. So it is a very complex task, the software deployment. We have to consider when we deploy software about how much we want computers and memory and hard disk and all those things we have to consider it. And also places where we can install each computer in separate sections. We have to arrange rooms and all those things. Arranging rooms are not related to the software development. Software deployment is giving access to each department responsible persons, and we have to give password and username password for each student and staff, within staff, academic, non-academic, like that. So deployment is very complex things. And also, when we install first one, it is not a completed one. So we should run it. There are several methods to run. One is if we install new from the manually to the new software system, we first we use both systems, and manual systems and also automated system. If we use existing automated system, and we want new automated system, we also run both systems parallelly and test it. And if the new one is failed, then we have to uh, modify it again. Like those things, several modifications will be there. Install and activate. And also, like Windows, we have to activate it using a number. Install and activate. A few more commonly used activities are install and activate. Software is distributed to users, providing mechanism with a component to execute. Activation is the activity of starting up the executable component of software. You should not be able to confuse with license activation, which is a function. Hello. If you have any question, you can ask, but don't noise. Okay. Um, Software deployment activities. Adaptation is also adaptation is uh, the people should be adapt to the new system. That is a training. You need training about this demonstrations and training about this software. Update. The process replaces earlier version of all parts of a system never released. Adapt is also like patches, installing patches. And update is a new versions update. Built-in mechanism for installing updates are built in some software systems. Built into some. So this is like in plugins. Plugins are now in our LMS like Moodle. There are limited features. Now, if you want to install a separate another feature, because like the one student is chatting, it's breaking. Now, is it okay? Hello. Now, okay. Mechanism for installing updates are built into some software systems. That is, when you install software, you have to sometimes you have to write commands like so. Some softwares available to automate this installation process. Automation of these updates process ranges from fully automatic to user initiated or control. That is, some software available fully automated one. That is, if we developed a software and when we installing another to the company computers, we have to do several things, several command line interface. We have to command line interface and so many things we have to do. So these things, some softwares are available to automate this installation process. Uninstall is uninstall. Uninstallation is the inverse of installation. Sometimes we want to uninstall that. It is removal of systems as no longer required. Retire when a system is marked as obsolete and when the support by the producers is withdrawn, it refers software retirement. When a software system is marked as obsolete and when the support by the producer is withdrawn, it refers software retirement. It is the end of the life cycle of the software product. When we install a software system, after some time, after some years, furthermore, we cannot use it. Most of the time, our requirements are changed due to the different reasons. Actually, this problem has come to our Open University Management System also. We are developing a new OMI system, but due to the lack of funds, it is very difficult to implement. Now, we see there are lots of problems have arisen in existing OMIs. Final stage of testing and release. There are testing and we call pre-alpha, alpha, beta release candidates. Release candidates are we after releasing this few customers, the company get the feedback from these customers. So after correcting these errors, we release another one. That is like this alpha, beta, and the gold one. Gold one is generally availability release. That means it released to the all customers. Now, this is called agile method. This is related to the software development life cycle. Earlier, software development life cycle was as a waterfall method. Waterfall method first analyze, design, develop, and deployment. That's only. But later found that even we deploy the software, it is not ending. We have to develop it again. We have to install patches and so many maintainers are there. So after some time, it may require new software. It is like a circle. First, develop, add functionalities, development, add functionalities, release. Then we meet customers with and the company who developed this software is meet frequently with the company who need software and correct functionalities, add them and release them to the company. Then again, they get the feedback from the customers and customer stakeholders of this required company. And then if it is accepted, then stop release to the market. And if it is not, then again go to the go from the back, like those things. This happens uh, in every software development. Toolboxes for deployment. That is earlier one. The earlier we write commands as a batch command. That is a command. It is a command from one single file, and we can write them what we want to install, and it will install like a batch. That is script. We can use scripting language and package. There are packages also. Microsoft installation, create batch files like this. Another chat. I was unable to actually cause my signal because I'm okay. We'll try one. I don't know. Virtualization software. Rather than having to numerous machines with different configuration to leverage the test deployment, engineers can have several virtual environments. Virtual environments are we need several requirements. So, one single software may be used using a virtual environment uh, in two different requirements. VMware and Microsoft Visual Basic PC are two such systems. Disk image software. Disk image is if we no we can install correctly in a one computer. So we can get an image. We can complete image of that hard disk and copy to the another one. That is image disk image. And now, are there problems for this from this software deployment? Can you explain anyone what do you mean by the software deployment? Chat it. Software deployment. What is this? Have you experienced anyone? Uh, are there any student who is working in a software company? Oh, uh, if you work any other company, also you may need to install software. What experience you have? Even civil engineers, civil students also may have experienced this. No. Okay. Now, other topic is software security. Uh, Software security is now when you run software, there are many threats. Threats is it may be deleted. Hello. Threat is a potential damage caused by the intruders. Who are the intruders? Intruders may Tuiraj, do you have a problem? Software security is to how to overcome from threats. Now we have to identify what are the threats. There are 4 types of threats: interception, interruption, modification, and fabrication. You will see what are those things. First one is, this is no here no threats. Software is available here, user is available, and user can access the software. That is no problem. So V is it has the hacker or unwanted person access this software, and also user can access. That is called interception. C is interruption. That is software is available, user is available, but can't access software from this user. That is blocked. Someone has blocked. C, interruption. D is modification. User can see the software, but not the real software. It is modified by the hacker or unwanted person. Fabrication is modification is software is available and software is in modification. Modify this. Fabrication is that software also available. That some unwanted codes also available. It may be activated in somewhere another way. When a person, when one day appeared or some like that. That is fabrication. The modification is completely change the software, and so user can display different software. But in fabrication, the user can see same software, but hidden inside that there are several hidden other software maybe. interception, accessing software by unauthorized person's program, accessing by tapping communication network and obtaining data on software copies. The hacker do not do anything, but he access the data through the in between user and the software. Interruption is unavailability or blocking the access of software to authorized persons or programs. Modification is hacker modify the software and send it to the authorized user. That is completely modified. Example program may be changed to freeze the system at a point when a certain condition is met. Fabrication is intruder inserts false transactions to the software. Example, a bank worker can write a bank to the bank software to truncate fractional. That happened like this. Actually, this has happened. When we calculate bank interest, we calculate for up to the two decimal points, but there may be another decimal points. One bank worker has written those are remaining amount goes to his account. So the outside people can't see anything, but the small amounts will go to his bank account. That is called fabrication. Goals of the security. When we do these things, security will be installed. Security will be confidentially, it will be there. Software should be accessed only by authorized persons. Confidential. Integrates can be modified only by authorized person. Can be accessed and modified authorized persons. Availability should be accessed at appropriate time. Appropriate times mean sometimes this company, suppose a company close in Sundays. So this system should be not available in Sundays, like those things. Control to protect software from threats. When data and software are stored in computers, when transmitting data and control should be there when data and software are stored in computers. One. Second one is when transmitting data and programs code. When transmitting to another place, we have to encrypt it. Encryption is we change our code to another code when we transmitting it. At the end, we decrypt it. Encryption decryption. We should decrypt it. That is, we have to get when transmitting, we have to convert to another code when transmitting, and at the end, we have to get back to the correct code. There are two types of encryption methods: symmetric and asymmetric. Now, explain. Uh, Please answer this question. What are the encryption methods? And what are the threats? Can you explain? Answers to these questions are available in books also, textbooks too also. You can refer it. Security threats will come if there are more weaker points. Weaker points can be created when design time, compile time, and runtime. When designing program errors due to non-malicious code. Non-malicious code means uh, uh, developer or designer. Developer may be um, when developing the developer, he may have some inserted some errors that is without knowing. Those things are non-malicious code. Malicious codes are virus, Trojan horse, logic bombs, trapdoor, worm, and rabbit. Now, how to control those threats? That is, we can modularize. Modularize mean dividing system into manageable chunks called module. That means the whole the system is divided into pieces and further down module, and modules break it to the modules until these modules can be manageable size. The module should aim only one function, should be small enough to manage by persons who work with it, should not be difficult to understand. Encapsulation and information sharing. Encapsulation is modeling data into methods into one module. That in object-oriented methods, these things are included. Information hiding also. Testing, unit test, integration test, function test, performance test. Please study these unit tests. There's a separate question also we have given in the for the final exam. Okay, now what are the problems? Can you any problems? No problems. You all know everything, no? Either chat or talk now. Okay, then wait for a minute. Whether Professor Udita will join, but yes, hello. Wait for a minute. Professor Udita will join. Professor Udita is busy now. I will do the rest of the thing also. Mhm. Now here, uh, when testing software, uh, there are two types of testing: black box testing and white box testing. Black box testing is check from out input and whether output is correct. White box testing is we have to check inside the what is the program and check it. Here in this one, uh, equivalent partition, we check for whether x is less than 1000 or greater than 0. This side is we check input space, we check greater than 999 between 99 to the 1000, whether it's correctly 1 to 0. This side is 1 to check 1 to 0, and y is 0. Check whether y is less than to 6 or greater than 0. Then we must check whether between y and 5 and 6. This is white box testing. Type of fiber structural covering criteria. Path testing. I will explain this. What is this condition covering coverage? Now in this one, uh, check whether A is greater than 1 and B is equal to 0. If it is true, x is equal to the x divided by A. If it is false, this side, what does this mean false? True mean A greater than 1, B and A greater than 1. Here A is equal to 2, A greater than 1. V equals 0, V equals 0. Okay, now this. So if it is A is equal to the 2 and B is equal to 0, it goes to this path. And x is equal to the x divided by A. What is A? A is greater than 1. Then x is equal to the x. X is here x is 4. Now if uh, if we select these two and x is 4, it will go to this side, and this will check if a equal 2, if a equal 2 or x is greater than 1, x is greater than 1. Yes, this is this side, it will go this side. It will now, if we input these three variables, path is this A, C, and then E, right. Multiple condition test. Or check whether what happened if A is equal to 2, B is equal to 4, X is 4. And now what happens if X is, A is 1. Now if A is 1, this path will go to this side. B is 0, B is equal to 0, right? But and this is and. This is O. Uh, consider about this one. A is equal to the 2. This is true. And B is 0. Here, this side, and A is equal to the 2. Yes. Now, consider this one. A is equal to the 1. So, it will go to the false side. V equals 0. This also A is not equal to the 2. So, false, false. Like those things, condition coverage. In this example, the test case decision test cover paths ACE, ACE, and ABD. ABD. These things are covered. And the valid set of tests are A equal 1, B equal 0, X is equal to 3. Both covers some same path ABE. Now I will explain this module later. Until that, I will finish. Last year, this type of question came and check condition coverage. Okay, if you have any problem, ask me. Hello? But it seems no one talking or chatting. Do you want to? Okay. Okay, Sami, no problem. Okay, then write final paper exactly correctly. Okay. If you have no problem, that means you can write the 100% marks you can get to the final paper. Okay, then thank you. I will wind up.